94, day 94 of 365 live videos from your growth coach, Greg, from the Healthy, Wealth, and Wise coaching program from Life. Conformity is the jailer of freedom and the energy of growth. That was John F. Kennedy. He said, conformity is the jailer of freedom and the enemy of growth. Think about all the times in your life from where you are right now to where you were in the past to your entire life. Look at all the times that you've conformed, that you've gave in to what other people think, say, feel, do, because you want to fit in. We are designed, our primitive brains are designed as protection agents. We want to keep ourselves safe. We want to avoid rejection. We want to feel comfortable. We don't want to explore the unknown. Yet in that unknown is that growth. Conformity is the opposite of growth. It doesn't allow us to become better versions of ourselves. We have to step into a place that we've never stepped into before. We have to realize that everything I've done or what I'm doing right now, if it's not serving me, if it's serving the idea of conformity, then maybe it doesn't work for me. Maybe it's not right for me. Maybe someone else is controlling my finances and I'm conforming to what they believe, think, do, whatever they feel is right because they have this title or whatever, right? Look at where in your life you're conforming to things. Are you conforming to your relationship? Are you actually in a mutual relationship, or are you letting the other person control your thoughts and feelings, decisions, desires, whatever it may be? Always know that in conformity, you will never grow. It is in conformity that you lack confidence, you lack courage. In fact, the opposite to bravery and courage is conformity. It's that wanting, that desire to fit in, to be the exact same person as the other person because we fear what that other person or what society as a whole is going to think about us. And you have to be different. You have to be willing to explore what's outside of this little box that we've created for ourselves. This little box of conformity. I mean, it may seem that the door to the outside is locked and bolted with 17,000 bolts and locks and screws and chains and whatever, but those are all limitations that are in your own mind. Those are all limitations that you've allowed to manifest into your life. You may have been given beliefs along the way, but you've decided unconsciously, subconsciously to keep holding on to them. To keep saying that, yeah, that's okay, it's fine, it doesn't serve me, but it's good, it keeps me safe, it keeps me fine. I did that with my money. I was like, I'm going to let someone else control my money because my parents chose this path. So it makes sense that I do the exact same because that's just the way it is. But it's not. So one day you have to sit down and decide in different aspects of your life, where is this serving me? How is this serving me? Is this serving me? And what need is that meeting? Is that meeting my need for certainty, for uncertainty, for significance, for love, for connection, for growth, for contribution? What is the need that is meeting? There's this program that I'm involved in. It's called the Healthy, Wealth, and Wise coaching program. Our design is that we are a community to change the world, to make you break free of those limiting beliefs around money, around spirituality, around sexuality, around relationships, around emotions, around nutrition, around the food that you put in your body, around the thoughts and the feelings and beliefs that you have, and make you realize that you can be courageous enough to combat this issue of conformity, this issue of believing I have to do everything because someone else expects me to be that way. Because someone else says, if you're not like this, then I'll reject you. If you're not like this, then I'll abandon you. If you don't buy mutual funds, then you are not a good person. If you don't save up money, you are a bad person. If you do this, do that, do this, do that, whatever it may be, realize that in the end, conformity is the jailer of your freedom. And it's the enemy of growth. If you want to grow, if you want to become the best possible version of yourself, you need to realize that your life, your conforming, your fit in, your I have to be this way for somebody life may not be serving you and you may be looking to others to fill your voids, but no one will fill that void until you decide that you are worth it, until you decide that you are freaking awesome. And you are.